Ready. So let's go. So welcome to another session of the Steam Librarian. I am again today playing this game here, Shrouded Isle Sunken Sins. And as those of you who have watched before, that you know, this streaming series is basically about me just playing through my Steam library and just trying out all the different games that I've bought on different Steam sales, but I haven't gone around to trying. So last time I was trying out this game, the Shrouded Isle, which is kind of, well, you will see, but it's a cultist management game, kind of cultist management board game-ish, very much like that, and very Lovecraftian, as they say, very Cthulhu kind of centered. So but I thought it was a great game and I wanted to keep playing a little bit before heading on to the next game. So I'm just gonna head right in and start and continue from where I was the last time. So new season begins. Okay, there are fewer and fewer confessions made. I must encourage penitence by the end of this season. Right, so, well, basically I learned this kind of this rule set the last time. So this is like the game board basically, and I have these 5 houses, which are the 5 families of my cult, and I have to keep them all happy and content. But I also have to kind of use them to heighten and keep all these kind of variables here high enough. So you see, like, there are these 5 values: ignorance, fervor, discipline, penitence, and obedience. Kind of self-explanatory, I guess, but basically this is what I want all of these to be high enough, basically. And these in the cult as a whole. So, but the Kegni, they are good at raising ignorance by burning books and being like dull-witted farmers, basically. These, the Josefka, they are good at raising fervor by building like monuments and statues and stuff. The Cadwells are good at raising discipline. They are like the hard-working capitalist house, kind of like the Lannisters or something like that in Game of Thrones. And then the Effersons, they are like the religious fanatics, or like the very strict religious ones. They love like penitence and flagellation and confession and stuff. And the Blackborns are basically like the military police people, so they keep obedience in check. So basically it's all divided into seasons, and I played the first season, the spring, which went okay, I guess, and now it's then summer. So here are these little this marker here is my goal for the season. So, like, as you see, like fervor, I'm already there. I don't have to really make any effort to raise it. Discipline is also totally fine. So the 2 I really have to make sure to raise by the end of this season. Every season is 3 months, I think, and like each round is 1 month. So I have like 3 rounds to complete the season. So I have to really raise penitence a little bit, and I have to raise ignorance a lot. So it's basically just like burn books, throw them on the pile, burn them all. Don't go to school. That's basically it. So, alright, I'll start by selecting a seasonal advisor from each house, which is like, that is the person from each house that will like do my bidding, or like do the necessary tasks this season, and one of them I'll have to sacrifice by the end of the season. So you see, like, I have these to choose from in each house, so I have to both choose one that will like do my bidding and do their tasks well, to like raise the specific value much, like enough, but also one who I feel can be disposed of by the end of the season. Perhaps. I only have to choose one of them, so I could just like choose one that I have to dispose of. But anyways, then I also have this side mission, or like extra mission, which is find the swindler. And I don't know who that is. It was just like our god, our dark lord, spoke to me and said, find the swindler. He's one among us. I don't know who it is. I don't know what that person does, or what they have done wrong, or what they're suspected of. I just know they're called the swindler, and I guess they're swindling something. I don't know. So one of these people is the swindler, and I have to find out who. Exciting stuff. That's pretty much it, I guess. So just like push ignorance, find the swindler. That's my main target. Just checking the chat here and seeing if, trying to like check out the chat from my phone. I think it's working. Anyways, so first I'll just like read the letter here. Let's see. Yeah. Arms for the pure. It's usually arms for the poor, right? So, but this is arms for the pure. So, of course they're from Efferson. So the religious fanatics. We're all religious fanatics in this little cult, aren't we? But they are like the most fanatic. The most. What do you say? The most. Not like orthodox, but the most radical. No. Anyway, the most, you know, religious crazy. I can't find the word. Okay, so Vicar Efferson, so that's one of them, argues that priests and penitents shouldn't have to pay for their food, as it's used for Chernobog, that's our Dark Lord. It's used for Chernobog's glory. Matron Kegney, so that's the farmers. The farmers, they both burn books, but they are also the one who provide all the food, basically. Says such a policy would leave her farmers in poverty. Okay, so I have to choose. So, okay, so either I give the priests a discount on food, or I make the Effersons pay full price like everyone else. Like, I think that, like, you shouldn't. Me personally, I don't think the priest should have a. How do you say it? Gräddfil. They shouldn't have a better deal than anyone else. Everyone should be equal in this cult. And they're both kind of like me the same. They're neutral. You can pay them. I have to make sure that the farmers can provide for the whole village. You can't be. There is no I in Doomsday Cult. Vicar Ephesus lives in a huff, muttering about the greedy Kegney. So discipline goes up, obedience goes up. House Efferson doesn't like me that much, but all the other things are kind of the same. Okay, so let's go on. Hey, Eric. I can't. Oh no, here I see the kind of chat. That's good. Okay. But it's not that good, the mobile thing. Okay, anyway, I'll start with the Kegney, because these I really have to fix this ignorance and just make it go up. Which stays like the last. I agree. Okay, so someone who's ignorant, basically, I want. She's ignorant, Bella, but lacking fervor. I used her the last time, I think. Okay, let's see what this. Let's do an inquiry of maybe this guy. Inquire about virtue. Oh, he's ignorant. Okay, but unrepentant. So penitent. I have to get penitence up as well, though. Like, I have to get ignorance up a bunch, but I don't want penitence to go down because of him. So maybe I'll just check out one more of them, like, because discipline is really fine. Maybe if he is ignorant, okay, full of fervor. Hooray, huzzah! All right. Well, maybe I'll just use like Bella again, because she is ignorant but lacking fervor, but fervor is like kind of fine, so it's like it's better to get this down than penitence. So I'll appoint Bella. Nice. So it's the same as last time, basically. Okay, she's chosen. Let's go to the Josefka. Fervor, so it's fine at the moment, but I don't want it dropping a bunch. So discipline is fine. Let's inquire into this guy. It's totally unknown. Okay, discipline is fine. Okay. So they're all kind of discipline. Okay, she's penitent. Fania, the matriarch, the mother. She has a spoiled brat of a daughter who always begs for sweets. But so she's penitent, so she could raise penitence, and she's undisciplined, but discipline is totally fine. So let's appoint her. I will forever seek forgiveness, Your Excellency. That's very good. Yes, you're penitent. So yes, seeking forgiveness. Very good. Okay, cool. Moving on. Cadwells. So this. Okay, I killed. Oh, that's right. I killed their patriarch was the one I chose to sacrifice to the Dark Lord the last time. Well, so maybe I shouldn't like kill one of these the last time. But you see, there's like so many of them, so like they have people to spare. But anyways, I want ignorance to go up, so maybe I'll just appoint this guy who is ignorant, because I don't want to kill like the matriarch, because she's the only one, the only leader left, and he's ignorant. I want ignorance to go up. I could just like I'll just shoot that so that he's not like disobedient. Okay, so I just wanted to know that he wasn't that he wasn't unpenitent. But he's like, okay, so he's a stupid guy, speaks only in simple sentences and short words, so he's ignorant, but he doesn't want to be bossed around. I can live with that. I'll appoint Milos. I'll give you real salt of the earth advice if you want it. So, yeah, simple guy. Trustworthy, simple guy. Okay, next, Effersons. So the penitence house. Not as important to raise as ignorance, but still one it up. So, let's see. So we have this guy, Karel. Always looks a bit suspicious and guilty. I used him the last season. He was kind of fine, you know. He was penitent, but not obedient. So, but obedience is very high, so it's not like a big issue if obedience would go down a little bit. But I could like choose one who is actually like ignorant, because that would like I really have to boost ignorance as much as I can. So let's maybe this guy. So I know he's disobedient, that's fine, and ignorant. So he fell from the cliffs as a child and suffered some brain damage. That's fine, that's fine. I'll appoint him. Great stuff. Okay. And the last one, the Blackborns. When did the sun last shine? It feels like ages. Yeah. Gloomy guy. Okay. So she's okay, so she has kind of like a better ability, because I did like inquired further with her. So if you get like you get this first full of fervor or obedient or whatever, but if you inquire again, you get like an even better ability. So like it's good to like inquire as much as you can. So let's see, is there any one of these who is ignorant? No. Penitent? No. Well, she's good. Like she has a good ability now, like plus 10 discipline. That's good. But maybe, all right. I'll inquire into this guy. Penitent. That's great. Lacking fervor. All right, but I'll use him. So raise penitence a little bit. Okay, he doesn't want. He doesn't want to be chosen. Weak. Maybe I'll sacrifice him at the end of the season. He doesn't have the stomach and the mindset for this. Okay, good. Chosen all of them. Begin season. So June. Let's go. Select 1 to 3 to use. Okay. You know, I wanna use a lot of these. They're good. Like, okay, I want to. Okay, so it's kind of what they will do. So she will burn books, which is good for raising ignorance. So I'll choose her, of course. And I'll kind of maybe use him as well. I just want to see what he does, because he's ignorant. Maybe if that could help. And I'll choose him to flagellate the sinners to raise penitence and maybe ignorance also. So let's, yeah, I think that's a good to get started. So like ignorance going up, penitence going up, discipline going up. Yeah. Let's or maybe should I like choose Bogdan instead to like raise ignorance even more. Okay, let's try that. I'll take Bella, Laszlo, and Bogdan. Okay. So first, burning books. Poor outcome. Why is she? It was the same the last time. She's like really bad at book burning. It's not that hard. Just make a pile, throw them in. Bella found only a few scribbled caps of old world literature. No bonfires. So ignorance actually went down. That's not good at all. Okay, you're going if you're not performing better the next time. Okay, she leads the village in memorizing scripture passages. That's good. Okay, so ignorance kind of goes up. So like plus a little bit, minus a little bit. And fervor goes down, which is not good. So now fervor is also under the target level, which is not good. Okay, next guy. Flagellate. Average outcome. That's good. Okay, so penitence up. Very good. He dutifully whipped the sinners, adhering to the rites of penitence. Laszlo. Good guy, good work. Laszlo also leads the village in memorizing scripture passages, so ignorance goes up, good. He's really good. And obedience goes down a little bit. He revises the code of laws with his own interpretation, but obedience is totally fine. So, okay, that was a good result. Investigate heresy. Average outcome, good. Penitence up. We're at target level. Great work, Bogdan. Bogdan interrogated townspeople. It seems a few parents conspired to hide children from the ritual, so obedience goes up. So yeah, he kind of brought the hammer down on like order and like the secret police in the village. Penitence goes up because he encourages more professors to come forward. Very good. And the fervor goes down, so his ceremonies aren't as well attended as others. Should I do like an inquiry into him? How much do they like me? They like me a lot. So I'll inquire. Okay, self-loathing. Penitence plus 10. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Okay, I'll use him again. So now he will boost, even though his action is obedience boosting, because he's from the Blackboard house. His personal trait is this self-loathing, which will raise penitence 10, which is great. Alright, so how much do they go up and down? Okay. So basically these are all fine, and these are the black ones really like me, so I can kind of inquire a little bit more into their house. So that's fine, but the Cadwells, that's the problem. I killed their leader, their what do you say, their patriarch last time, so I have to kind of make them not as dissatisfied with me as the last time somehow. They're a little bit grumpy. I have to fix that. Okay, so now July. Moving on. Okay. So which one to choose? I will choose Bogdan again. He's great. He will raise obedience. He will raise penitence. Good stuff. So let's try Milos this time. He will raise ignorance a little bit. And Laszlo was good though. He was really good. He raised penitence and ignorance. So I'll try these 3 and see what happens. I really have to get ignorance higher though. Maybe I'll have to use Bella the next time, but she was like really bad at doing it last time, but we'll try. Okay, average outcome, confiscate, good. So discipline goes up, really good. Milos seized forbidden desserts and fine cloth. Yes. Milos virtue, so he leads the village in memorizing scripture passages. Ignorance goes up, good. So ignorance is getting there, but still like 28 out of 100, not nearly enough. 28 out of max 100, so maybe I have to get to like 50 some here, I guess. But still, a way to go. Milos' vice. Okay, so obedience goes down. He wants to interpret the code of laws with his own, but obedience is still fine. I shouldn't let it go too far down though. It's like starting to drop a little bit fast. So I have to be wary about that. But I'll inquire into his virtue, so maybe he will get like a better ignorance boost if I inquire here. Let's see. Although this is, remember, this is the Cadwells, and they will already dislike me 25. So now if I inquire about him, they will dislike me even more. So I think after this I shouldn't do anything that will upset them. Uneducated, great. So ignorance will go up by 10 every time I use this guy. Great. But maybe I hope that if I use him now, that will make like, because I chose to like use him for this month, that would make the house like me more, I hope. Let's see. So next result. Okay, so this is good. Penitence goes up because he flagellates sinners. Very good. Ignorance goes up because he leads the village in memorizing scripture passages. And obedience goes down a little bit. And I will, they like me, okay, they're like neutral, plus 8. But I will inquire about his virtue, doesn't even lower their opinion of me. Okay, so practical. So that will raise ignorance by 5 when I use him. That's still pretty good, but not as good as the other one, but it's so good. It's pretty good. So I think like if I inquire about the vice, that will actually, why I'm not doing that is because I think that will give me a bigger like minus, a bigger withdrawal of some points if I use that person. Although it's good to have one person who has a very high known vice at the end, because that will make him very good to sacrifice. That will like boost the village if I sacrifice him, which is good. But okay, let's move on. But okay, so penitence is fine now, and now I have a new problem. Ignorance is getting there, but fervor is way too low. So I really have to get fervor up. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, so now the last one, Bogdan. Fervor goes down even more. Not good at all. Bogdan is worthless fervor wise. Penitence goes up. Obedience goes up. Should I get like, I won't investigate here. Okay, so now they go down, go down, go up, go up, go up. Okay. Okay, so it's fine, but I'm still kind of worried about these two. I have to like just, it would be very hard to get these to the right enough level just in one more month. So I won't choose her because she's lacking fervor. I can't use her. So let's try Build monument. Okay, I have to use her because fervor will go up. Okay, that's good. I don't know. I guess I'll use him. But I won't reach the goals in this way, which is tricky. I hope you can also say like if the sound is good. Like let me know in the chat if the sound is on okay level or if it's something is too high, the music in the game or my voice or anything. Fuck, this is really hard. I won't be able to reach the targets, and I haven't even found the what was it called? What was he called? He or she? That person I was supposed to find, the swindler. Like I don't even know how I was supposed to find that person. Maybe I should have like inquired into all of the houses a lot more in the beginning before I started the month than I did. I don't know, but okay, like practical, that will raise ignorance. I guess I'll just have to try by these 3. That's all I can do. But they won't reach the target, that's for sure. But let's see. Okay, fervor up, that's good. Penitence up. Discipline down. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this will raise penitence even more, that's good. Let's move on. Okay. Discipline up. Ignorance up. So ignorance is getting there, but too late. Too little, too late. Let's see about this disobedient. No, the candles. I can't upset them. I have to. Okay, so penitence up. Good. Ignorance up. So like I could have gotten to ignorance if I had a little bit more time. So let's see about his vice. Impulsive. Let's go for that's the impulsive. Let's go for a walk. So like, okay, when I use him from now on, wow. So obedience will drop by 20. Is that what happened now? Obedience dropped that much? Because I inquired it, so did that have an effect right now? Now I have like 3 under the target. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. This is bad. This is really bad. The Dark Lord will be most displeased. Fuck. Okay, so I have to do a sacrifice. Who? Well, like now this guy, Efferson, is really bad to use. Like he if I use him anything, he will be a major burden. He will raise ignorance a little bit, but he will like draw down obedience so much he will be really bad to use. All the other ones are pretty good still, so I kind of liked him, Laszlo. Dropped on the head as a child, but he'll have to go. Okay, so they will lose ignorance by him. Oh, okay, because he has an ignorance virtue. So maybe I could save some of them, but okay, I will still raise obedience above the target if I sacrifice him. Let's go. Let's see. So I will lose ignorance if I have him. I can't save ignorance. It's too low. And I can't save fervor either. I'll just have to... I'll take him. And at least I will save obedience. Oh, excuse me. It's pollen season in Sweden. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I'll sacrifice him. Let's go. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Okay. Dead. Through sacrifice thy will be done. We sacrifice the life of Lasto in the name of Chernobog and the good of our people. Our condolences to House Efferson. So they really dislike me now. Very angry. Sorry. These like me kind of. Cadwells are like okay, they're -9 only. At least I raised that from -25 till -9. So -50. The others like me a little bit more because of that they were spared. The villagers speak of Laszlo as a holy martyr perishing for the greater good. So obedience goes up, but ignorance goes down. Accept. So the village is growing too curious about the outside world. I must tend to their ignorance by the end of this season. So that's basically, I guess, because I didn't get ignorance high enough the last season. Now there is like a ward. Like now the villagers aren't ignorant enough, so that's kind of showing, and they're starting to get curious about the outside world. And if I don't make do about that this season, then maybe I lose or something. So I guess that's the rule. Like if it's too low one season, then I get into like a warning state the next season, and if I don't fix it by then, I'm fucked. So let's get ignorance going. And the same, yeah, with fervor. The village folk are growing content and passive. I must stoke their fervor by the end of this season. So, 2 major warnings. But that's good though, that at least I fixed obedience. Otherwise I would have to, like, I would be warned by 3. So then I kind of know at least that, like, if one of the values is too low one season, then you at least have one more season to, like, correct it. But okay, let's see. So now it's autumn, but spiritual contagions are spreading among the villagers, causing them to behave abnormally. I have decided to unseal the old tower to confine and purify the affected. Okay, so the tower is like an old prison, I guess, or like maybe like an old lighthouse or something, but now it's a prison. So the contagions here, spiritual contagions, is that like another word for mental health issues causing them to behave abnormally? So contagion is a disease, right? So I would guess that this is kind of like some disease, but a spiritual disease, which is like a mental disease. But it's kind of weird how it's like how that spreads. But no, it's just a fantasy. It's fiction. So anyway, but I guess it's not like the plague or something. It's something else, but some kind of disease spreading. So okay. So I still have to find the swindler. I haven't done that yet. Okay, but I still have time to do that, obviously. Encourage ignorance. Yeah. Okay. The Blackborns I could really inquire into, because they like me a lot. But let's see this. The tower. The tower is now unsealed. I can use its vault to examine and purify citizens. Okay, so maybe if I suspect someone of being the swindler, I could put them in the tower to learn to make them confess. So maybe this is like a torture chamber. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Okay, so this 3 of 3 means I have 3 of my 3 prison cells available here. So I could use it maybe to like get a confession for someone I suspect of being the swindler, but also this kind of this spiritual contagion. I guess maybe I could put them like here, like in a quarantine, to like make the deceased person not spread that disease to anyone else outside of the tower. So it's both like a quarantine place and like a prison. So it's good to know. Anyways, let's start with the Blackborns and inquire a little bit into them. So I know that these leaders, and they're like really Bogdan is turned out to be very good to use. His self-loathing, which will raise penitence. That's not really what I need this round. I need fervor and ignorance, and he's lacking fervor, so that's not very good. So this is pretty good though. Ivan Blackborn is full of fervor, so he will raise it. So let's inquire into him and see his virtue. So he's a sadist, and that would raise fervor by 15. That's really good though. That's really good. Use an inquiry or use this person during the season. So we don't know what he has, what kind of trait he has here. But he's a sadist, that's really good. Maybe I won't inquire into his vice just yet. Alright, maybe. Okay, let's see. Knows too much. Ah, that's too bad. So he will affect ignorance negatively. That's not good. So I have to just get into the Twitch here on the mobile. Ah, that's a hard, like, raise this but lower that. That's not very good. Let's... Okay, I don't have any inquiries left now. Ah, that's too bad. Let's see the Kegni then. How much do they like me? 15, so that's fair enough. This guy, worthless. Not repentant and ignorant. Like, you're in the ignorance house, you shouldn't be ignorant. Lacking fervor, can't use her. Lacking fervor, can't use her. This, though, full of fervor, Danica. And undisciplined, which is fine. So, I could use her. And let's see the... Okay, so she has Singer. Which will raise fervor by 10. So she's good. I will appoint her as seasonal advisor. Very good. Okay, so like then let's go to the fervor estate. We need someone... Ooh. Okay, so we need someone here who is full of fervor, I would hope. But this guy, acting strangely. Aaron. So maybe he is the swindler. Maybe. I have 2 inquiries here. Okay, but I should like inquire into this guy first. Okay, so this person may be afflicted with a contagion. Confine this villager in a vault to prevent the spread of this contagion, and cure him through purification. So okay, I'll inquire first. He's hysteric. So that's the contagion. It's a hysteria. That's the spiritual contagion, which is basically like mental illness. Okay, so it's hysteria that's spreading. Okay, so I don't want him to spread it, of course. So let's confine Aaron. Goodbye. We will. It's for your own good. We will cure you. Okay. So, but this is the fervor house. So we don't want lacking fervor. No. Convict though. That's good penitence, but we don't really need penitence. Let's look into his discipline. Let's see about his vice. Lacking fervor, no good. Maybe we'll just have to use like her, like penitence will go up at least. But I can't have anyone lacking fervor. We'll just have to use her. She's not very good, but she's the least bad, I guess. Anyway, yeah, take her. She's like neutral good anyway. Okay, let's see then. The Blackborns I've already inquired into a little bit. Let's see one of them. Okay, so it should have like someone raising fervor if we can. And he will, but he will also, yeah, he will lower ignorance, which is not good. This is a total wild card here. Very forgiving. I don't. Okay, that's penitence is low maybe. He's obedient, so he will lower penitence but lower fervor. That's not good. She will lower ignorance. That's not good. Okay, I think he's the least bad one anyway. And these two I know too little about. So hopefully he will raise fervor more than he lowers ignorance anyway. And we'll try that. No mercy for sinners. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay. 2 remaining. I have to find the swindler too. It's Right, anyway. Cadwell. I really have to make these guys like me a little bit more, and Effersons especially though. So, okay, let's look here. Uneducated. That's good. Ignorance up. I should kind of use that. Obedient, yeah, that's fine, but you know, many small cuts and scars on his arms and legs, so that's probably because he's penitent, I would guess. And she's also penitent, I would guess, if she hangs around the confessional brooding. Soya knows too much, she will lower ignorance, I don't want that. I think I have to kind of use Milos again. Let's see if could I inquire about someone's virtue without upsetting them, like Nadege. Okay, penitent. Rumored to affect penitence. That's fine, so she will higher penitence and lower discipline, which is fine, but it's not really any of them I have to like affect. I think I'll have to use Milos again, because he can at least higher ignorance a lot. So let's take him. Although I could always have like appoint someone who is known to lower ignorance, and then like not use that person, and then kill them off by the end of the season, which would higher ignorance a bit. So maybe for the last one that's an option, perhaps. And I should like these guys are really angry with me, minus 34, so I should really try and use their person, whoever I appoint from their house. So this guy is ignorant, that's good. Let's inquire into him. Childlike, ignorance plus 5. Appoint him. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's begin the season. No mails in the mailbox. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. There are inmates in the tower who haven't been examined or purified. Okay, so I have to kind of deal with them first. Okay. Aaron, you are here in prison. I have put you here. Okay, visit. We have discovered Aaron's contagion. Examination will reveal something about Aaron. We can purify his affliction. Okay, I want to examine. So that's okay, that's something that's going on, and maybe I will reveal that by the end of the season, I guess. Alright, so let's go. September. Okay, let me just answer this a little bit. Okay. Okay. So, it's basically all about raising ignorance and fervor at this point. So, fervor up, ignorance up. He will raise ignorance as well, and I don't know what he has here. He will raise ignorance, and he will raise fervor a lot, but lower ignorance. But I think I need to raise ignorance more than fervor, so I'll wait with you a little bit. Put you here. We'll try this as a start. Right. Average. Fervor up by 3. Right. That's good. Penitence. Doesn't really matter. Discipline down. Doesn't really matter either. But okay. Fervor up a little bit at least. That's good. 13. Okay. So we build some shrine to our god. That's good. Tell stories of redemption after life of misguided crime. So I could begin an inquiry here, and okay, so I can't inquire more about the virtue when she has this ability. And that will raise penitence, her ability, but that will be undisciplined. I don't really have to inquire about that. But the advantage to inquiring about that would be like if I then sacrifice her and we know she has like kind of a outspoken bad ability, that would raise that value. But I don't want to raise discipline anyway. Alright, it's not bad to raise it, but I don't have to. So I shouldn't really like make them not happy with me by like inquiring further here. So I'll just let this be. Next result. Okay, average goods. So we confiscated the shirts and fine cloth. It's always the shirts and fine cloth. Never like if that's the most undisciplined you can be. Like not like alcohol or whatever. Anyways, so discipline is up. Discipline is really not an issue in this cult community. They are very disciplined. They're just lazy and too educated. Like millennials, maybe. Yeah, but not okay. Discipline. Yeah. Well, I would say that like woke millennials are penitent. Maybe not obedient. Anyways, ignorance up. Good. Obedience down a little bit. Well, that's good. And I don't really want to lower their opinions of me. Disobedient is fine. Uneducated is really good. I'll leave it as it is. Next result. Okay, penitence up. Good stuff. Ignorance up, but it's just a little bit, which is not a really... It's not really enough, you know. And this is an unknown impact. You see there, this obedience went down because of him, something. So let's... Okay, they don't really like me, so I shouldn't inquire about him that much. Let's just let it be. I know, okay, it's obedience. I shouldn't use him that much anymore because his ignorance boost is like not enough anyway. Just have to get ignorance up now, like a lot. So they go down, up a little bit. Okay. Moving on. The hunger. Okay, what happens now? Your Excellency, Sina Efferson has begun a fast and refuses to eat in honor of Chernobyl. Efferson. Okay, they're the religious fanatics. Okay. It is not a ritual from the scripture, and House Efferson worries that this piety may end in death. Will you not help? Okay. So she is unrepentant, unlike the rest of her house. Perhaps I can turn Sanya's discipline to a more useful efforts. Okay, so then discipline would go up and maybe she gets some kind of ability, or encourage fervor and discipline. That's pretty good though. If it brings glory to our Lord, let Sanya suffer. I'll take that. Fervor needs to go up. So if she wants to starve herself in the glory of the Dark Lord, who am I to stop her? Fervor plus 10, discipline plus 10. Fervor is at target, above target even. That's really good. Okay, let's keep on keeping on. Okay, so my original plan this turn was to use him because he has a lot of fervor boost, but now fervor is okay, and he will lower ignorance, which I can't really afford. And obedience is lower now, but since I didn't have too low obedience at the end of the last season, if that would be lower now, it's not as bad as if ignorance is too low. So I really need to get ignorance up. So I will use Milos, I will use Danica, because she will both raise ignorance and fervor. So she's really my best use here, for sure. And I will also use Fanya, because she will, if everything goes right, she will also raise fervor. So these three, great. Let's see. Average outcome, ignorance goes up. Very good. Danya scored the town. Scoured the town. and found one old world book to burn in ritual fire. Chernabog will guide Danica. Chernabog's will guides Danica. +4 ignorance. So, almost there. Fervor goes up. It's good. It's a little bit. We even have a little bit of leeway now. Discipline goes down. That's fine. Should I inquire about her vice? I don't know. Not really. I'll let it be. Okay. Fervor goes up. +3. Really good. Penitence goes up. Really good. And this is Josefka. I have some leeway with them though. So maybe just... Okay, let's inquire about her. Okay, so she's generous. So discipline, she really affects discipline in a bad way. So that's good though. Like if I sacrifice her, now she will be kind of worthless to use in the future. So like that's also like interesting. Like once you inquire into their actual vice, that like from what I've seen so far, that actual vice result is usually like much worse than the corresponding virtue bonus. Like it's -20 and the virtue only gives +10. So like once you've inquired into their vice, they're kind of worthless to use, or like not good to use. So then like once you've inquired about their vice, it's almost time to sacrifice them. So that's like a good thing to know. Anyways, I might have to sacrifice her at the end of the season. Not like that will raise discipline, not that I need it, but she's a good sacrifice, and the Josefka like me well enough, so like they won't hate me if I sacrifice her. Alright, but let's go to the next one. Milos, discipline up, good. Ignorance up, good. Like getting there, like only 11 left. I could be able to make it, actually, this. Obedience down, that's not very good. It could be that I should like inquire into his disobedience and sacrifice him so that obedience goes up. Yeah. Rebellious, so that's a major vice. Major vice really affects obedience, and if I then sacrifice him, that means obedience will boost a lot. So I might actually sacrifice Milos at the end of this turn. Even though he's good, he's uneducated, which is good, but fuck, I shouldn't have inquired about this until the last month, because now I can't use him to boost ignorance next time, because he will like lower obedience just so much. I should really have waited about that. That's also like it's an interesting mechanic. Like you don't want to know too much about the vices of your villagers until it's time to sacrifice them. So ignorance is bliss in that in this whole game. A lot of like ignorance is bliss. But fervor is fine now, actually. So that's very good. And ignorance is not that low. So just okay. Last month, target is just to boost ignorance, and then I can sacrifice Milos to get obedience up, probably. So let's see. Okay, now it's another event. That's good. Okay. Let's see. I will. Keeping up. Okay. So, event. Your Excellency, a light has been seen in Katarina Kegni's window. So Kegni, the ignorant house. Long after the sleeping hours have begun, House Kegni is accused of harboring one who reads forbidden texts. Is that maybe the swindler? We should inspect Katarina Cagney's room for evidence. Then we'll increase obedience. That's good to increase obedience a little bit. Because I'm not 100% sure that sacrificing Milos will be enough. Or then we must inform House Cagney so they may investigate. So in that case, like, I'll just basically allow them to, like, I'll let you investigate yourself. I won't interfere. That's good if I want them to like me, but I kind of need to boost whatever I can. Or I shall punish those who waste my time with frivolous complaints. So then I boost discipline. I don't really need to boost discipline, but I'll inspect her room. So obedience plus 10. We find only scatterings of ash and soot. Katarina claims to need to burn something each night in order to stay off nightmares. So I would guess she reads some kind of forbidden text and then burns that text. But still obedience is up. Good, good. Last month of autumn. Well, it's not really much to do. I basically just have to boost ignorance as much as I can. This guy, like, even though he will boost ignorance, but he will be like too rebellious. So I guess I'll use this guy, ignorance, a little bit up. Penitence up with her. That's not good enough. I shouldn't have inquired into his vice. Like, if I use him, I will lower obedience like a lot. She raises penitence and lowers discipline. I don't really know what I should do. This is not enough. It's not enough. I could sacrifice Ivan if he is known to affect ignorance, and then I could boost ignorance by sacrificing him. So maybe that's good, because he won't lower ignorance that much, and then I could inquire into him and sacrifice him. Or, like, this is hard. This is interesting though, it's tricky. It's really kind of this, like, strategic values game behind all this kind of Lovecraftian cult, whatever. It's really all about trying to figure out how the math will go together. Because if I inquire into him about his lack of ignorance, that's good. Then if I sacrifice him, and I could boost ignorance by sacrificing him. But also that inquiring into his ability, if I use him, will lower ignorance even more. And I could sacrifice him without investigating into his ability, and I think that will boost ignorance like a little bit, maybe just enough to get it above the level it needs to be. Although if I use him, obedience will also be enough, and then ignorance will be there. Because if I sacrifice him instead of Milos, I need obedience to be enough by itself. Fuck. And even if I use Milos, ignorance is not enough. I think I have to try and do this and investigate into his ignorance and try to boost it by sacrificing him. Let's try it. Okay, ignorance up by 4, good. Average outcome. We'll burn some books. Fervor is up, good. Discipline is down. Okay, so 43 out of 100, I need 50. Very close. And should I inquire about discipline? No. Next. Penitence up. Alright. Childlike. Ignorance is up. 44. Discipline is down. So all this is still good. There's no use for me to inquire about discipline. I'm not gonna sacrifice him. It's fine. And then now, next. Okay, ignorance up. Obedience. Okay, ignorance just down by a little bit. Oh, down by that much. Fuck. It was at 44. And now it's at 34. That's not good. So fervor is up. Obedience is up a little bit. But not enough. Okay. Okay. So my only chance here to make sure people are not like leaving the village to seek for the outside world because of that they are too educated, not ignorant enough, is to inquire about his vice, hope it's like some good thing, and then I can sacrifice him to raise it. Okay, so major... Okay, this might actually save me. He has a major vice in ignorance. He's a scholar. Major vice. That raised obedience just enough, so it's at the level it needs to be. The only thing I need to raise is ignorance. I might just raise that enough by sacrificing Ivan Blackborn. Fervor will go down, maybe because he's a very fervent guy, but that's high enough now, so I might make it. So it's very close. Very tight. It's interesting. I like this. Season's end draws near. Okay. Who will be the sacrifice? Okay, so if I sacrifice Ivan, I will lose fervor, but look at this. He only has plus 15 in fervor. Right? So maybe fervor will only go down by 15. And he has a lot of ignorance penalty, so ignorance will be boosted a lot. I'll try it. It's my only option. Let's see if I just barely make it. Fuck yeah. It's not like I'm like upset because of the sacrifices. It's more because of it's so tight. So it's 49. I think it has to be 50. I think it's just 1 point below. We sacrificed the life of Ivan in the name of Chernobog and the good people. Blah 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 blah. They go down, and they liked me so much, so they still are not angry with me. Just neutral. Plus 15 ignorance, minus 15 fervor. The end is nigh. The village has repeatedly failed to demonstrate ignorance. I was 1 point of ignorance too less. Too little. And I lost. The village rejects ignorance. You dream of darkness, never ending, never again waking. I lost. Fuck. It's tricky. Tricky, this game. 3 seasons, not even 1 year. Okay, so it's all about basically just like not even like preparing and like growing. It's just like surviving, just keeping the villages in check for 5 years until the return of the Dark Lord. It's not hard driving a doomsday cult, obviously, but okay. Yeah, that was interesting. Return to title. Okay, well, that concludes it for this session. It was fun to play. I might play a little bit more, but I think like this has at least demonstrated the core of the game. I think it's a great game. I think it's fun if you like board games, if you like management, strategy, all that kind of stuff, with a little bit of Lovecraftian, you know, kind of flair put into it. Buy it. It's great. Really cheap, like $10. Great game. Steam Librarian recommends.